Hello guys, it's Rennick here from Team Dogbite, and I'm here to tell you about the ElderScrolls Online, the sneaking elements that doesn't exist because it's stealthing. Well, that's what I'm going to come to. So in ElderScrolls Online, you are going to be able to stealth. Not sneak as many things, it's stealth. Pure stealth. Because you're going to be invisible and it's going to take your stamina, and it's the only way you can sneak as far as we know. Which means it's gonna be pain to the ass to take cover, because it's going to use up all your stamina, because it's not only going to take you because you're sneaking, it's going to take stamina because you're stealth too, which is quite a pain in the ass. What you could do is simply just add another button or another mode where you are in sneak and not stealth. Where you are sneaking down and you got this eye, and if somebody sees you on your screen, it's a bit open, and if they got a marker over you, it's fully open and you know that they know where you are. This would be perfect for, well, PvP situations, cause when you are trying to take cover, you usually stealth to behind a rock or something, and you won't be able to do that because it will drain all your stamina because you're stealthing. And I think it's much more appropriate, if you know what I mean, to put in a stealth mode. No, not stealth mode, a sneak mode, where you sneak down and you got this eye and you're sneaking, you're not invisible, people can see you, but you know when they see you. So for example, this puts it in a more skill-based situation. For example, if I'm sitting down and sneaking and I say, oh, this guy's going to see me soon because my eye is starting to open, I'm going to go invisible and stealth away. That's great for example, stealthers, because then they don't use up all their stamina just going around not being seen, and then when they really need to, they go invisible and try to get away. And it's more of a skill thing than an overpower thing, I think, because then you have to be skilled enough to know when, oh, this guy's almost going to see me, I need to turn invisible now, because if you're too slow, he's going to see you and going to go and kill you. That's obvious. So I hope they put in this function, because then it will be much easier for example, I'm a battle mage, which means I'm going to have rage attacks as well as sword attacks, and then I need my stamina. And when I'm ranged, I think, if I'm not completely wrong how this game works, I'm going to want to take cover. And how do you take cover? Well, you sneak, which doesn't exist in this game because it's stealth. And stealth take up all your mana, so when the enemy comes to me, I got no, not mana, I mean stamina. So when the enemy comes to me, I got no stamina and I can't kill him as good. I might be able to kill him, but I'm not going to be as superior as I would have been if I could have, have full stamina. Because as such a balanced race I have to be, then it would just be an other annoying element to, well, be in stealth. If you sneaked, I can say it would be quite overpowered, but I think it should be half the stamina when you block, when you're in combat or somebody sees you and you're sneaking. Not when you're just sneaking around and nobody sees you. That would be ridiculous to take stealth from you then, stamina from you then, because of no reason. But I think that would be a valuable point, so you don't take as much stamina as if you were stealth and nobody could see you, but you're still taking a fair amount of stamina. But back to the strategy point, think in PvP. Everybody is in a bush and trying to, not in a bush, in a little wood or forest, and they go to take an ambush. They all stand stealth, and then they don't have the stamina to do the ambush. That's a bloody shit. But if they could be sneaked, they would know the enemies see them a bit. They don't have to know they're there. They're seen on the enemy screen. Depending how much you're seen depends on how much the eye is open, which depends how close to the cursor your player are. So they might not even see you, but their screen has your shorter on it, and then they know time to go into stealth mode, and then run out and take them, because when they are in the right position, and that would be much more easy to do an ambush that way. I'm going to refer to PlanetSide on this one, because PlanetSide does this right, because you can stick around on PlanetSide and it won't take anything from you, and that's great, because then you can take covers, you can take and do ambush, and you will just have a superiority, and that's for cause it's an FPS. I know this isn't an FPS, I know this got action bars and stuff, but it would still be a good thing, because as I've heard, you have to have your cursor on the not the person, the person you want to kill. You have to have your cursor on, which means you don't have to have it like, oh, I'm going to have it like completely on him all the time. No, not like that. You have to have it on him when you do the attack. So, at least that's how I think it's made. So, it's some FPS elements when it's, not FPS really, but some elements where you have to be more precise. Not as precise as in PlanetSide, where you do different damage or different body places. Even if that would be awesome, I don't think that's how it works here. But you still have to be quite precise. And if you then sneak behind a rock, that's a really good advantage to you, and it would be and it's less rewarding now because you can't sneak behind a rock. You have to stealth behind a rock. If you stealth behind a rock, your stamina will go out and it will suck for you. Which mean I would prefer if I could just sneak behind a rock, like, hey, you can't hit me, and then I come up and like, fireball to your face. Oh, I'm sneaking again, and I take in my heal, and then I fireball to your face, and I keep on doing that, and that would make some cool and epic battles in Cyrodiil. Cause think about it, like, oh, all the warriors and stuff are like on the siege weapons and trying to take the battle rams to the wall, and like trying to, we go to take our ladders and reach the wall, and your archer is like standing down there and trying to take some cover and shoot down people from the wall that's also trying to take cover, and then you got your mages that like shooting firebolts all over the place, forward and backwards, and sneaking around, and it would just look awesome. If you're stealth in that moment, it wouldn't look as awesome and be as effective. Because you would be stealth, that's a great thing to be stealth, but still wouldn't gain you anything because it's a big battle and nobody cares where you actually are. Even if people wouldn't see you, they would like directly notify you, because I think somehow you're going to be able to notify people. So I don't think it would leave such a good result to be stealth in that moment, if you're not trying to like stealth up a ladder that's hidden somewhere and like take out people from their own wall. That's sort of stuff, but that's more a stealthy character, and a stealthy character is stealth and sneak combined into real nice and awesome power. And now it's no sneak, and that wouldn't the sneaky types gain from either, because they have to use all the because they have to stealth a lot, and if they can sneak the most of the time, that's good for them, because then they can keep the precious stealth to a place where they have to like sneak up behind somebody and execute them, and then come back into the shadows and then just sneak away, because their stealth is quite important for them. I'm seeing this from all characters' perspective, because if you take a coverage behind a rock while running towards your enemy on the way, because he's maybe an archer trying to shoot you, then you don't want to take any of your stamina on it. You want to be able to nice and easy just like coming up into the battle again, running through your war team, and not like, oh no, now my stamina is lower and I'm not maybe able to run towards him as far because I'm running, and that takes stamina too. And I think that's stuff like they have to think about, because even if this game is actually about balancing between stuff, I think sneaking, I'm just going to say, before you write this angry comment when saying, well, this game is making you shows where you use your stamina. I know that, and I also know that they're going to charge you on stamina for the being invincible part 2. But if you just want the sneak part where you are like laying down and not able to have such a big hit rate and be able to be smaller and hide behind a rock, then you should be charged for being invisible on your stamina bar, because it's going to take more stamina just because you're invisible. If you only were sneaking and weren't invisible, I think it would take less stamina, but still would take stamina, of course, if you're in combat or if somebody's detecting you. And I think that's the thing you should be thinking about having in the game, because it would make sense to have both in the game. For example, the people that want to play stealth, they want to be like sneaky types going around, they should have attack that turns them to stealth mode, or have an extra button for stealth or something, so you separate those two, because I don't want to be stealth, I want to sneak. If you know what I mean. Stealth is great for when I'm going into stealth, then I want to be going close to my enemy, so I don't want him to see me, and execute him and then stealth away and then just go sneak. That's how I want to see stealth characters be done, because if they just go around invisible all day long, that would be too overpowered. And if they just go around not invisible, also this would be good for PvE. I just realized stealthy characters in PvE would gain so much from this, because if you look at Skyrim, because it's practically Skyrim's thing, coping over when I say sneak. If they're sneaking around shooting things, they're like, "What? Shooting me?" because they're stupid NPCs. Then, well, they wouldn't need to be as invisible. If you know what I mean, they could stealth in, shoot somebody, go away in stealth, running away and then shooting them from another place, and it would make them more effective killers and DPSs in PvP. PvE, I mean, sorry. Because even if they're overpowered in PvP and really annoying, they're super bad in PvE, and then they get balanced and stuff. But I think what they should do is add a sneak element, because then they would be more effective in PvE, and that would balance it up. And I still think they should be overpowered in PvP, because you just have to suit yourself. And I also think they should have a lot of attacks against sneaky persons, so they are not too overpowered and being like the Dark Brotherhood, like nobody can ever do anything to them. Except me, because I killed all of them in Skyrim. Just kidding. Seriously though, I did a quest and killed all of them. Yeah. Anyway, so I think that's about it. So to summing up here what I said, if you just for some odd reason did go away to the toilet or did make a sandwich while I spoke, this is a sort of recap what I just told you, so you probably understand better. So I want sneak and stealth. I want sneak, which you are sneaking down, taking cover, be able to hide behind rocks, and also know if somebody's watching you. But it won't give you the privilege of being invisible, while stealth is another button which let you well, be invisible and have the same thing as sneak for the cost of a little bit of more stamina while doing it. And I think this would be good because of the reasons I said in the rest of the video. So also I wanted to mention that this is nothing confirmed, so if you like my ideas and want them in the game, please send this to Cinemax or some more famous YouTuber, your friends. Spread it around so more people know it and more people say they want it, so Cinemax know the people want this and they want maybe put it in the game even. So thank you guys for watching. If you want more ElderScrolls content, if you want more other content than ElderScrolls, if you just want funny commentary, if you want boring commentary, if you think we're boring, if you want some random dudes just doing random stuff, well, subscribe to Team Dogbite, because we are awesome. At least we think so. See you guys next time. Hope you like this video. If you do, leave a dislike, because that makes sense. And don't forget to comment, because comments are important. I love comments. See you guys next time. Bye bye.